Hi, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. This is a deeper personal topic, and that's about forgiveness. Why is it hard to forgive? This is not a problem just for me. We all go through it in our lives. People have hurt us, people have hurt me. Some of the things that have been done to me throughout my life, a couple of them have been even life altering and life changing, and has affected the way I think things through, sometimes the way I look at people. And it I can tell you right now through experience, through the experiences I went through. The reason why it's hard to forgive is I think it's a couple of things. Is one, we want to protect ourselves. We want to protect ourselves. We want to not get hurt again and again and again, because that's what happens when people hurt us. The pain is real. The heartbreak is real. The tears are real, right? So my thought is that if we are being called to forgive, as God calls us to, as Jesus say, to forgive and love our neighbor, not once, not twice, but 70 times 7, that's a high order. Because what does that mean? Does it mean that we're letting the person that hurt us off the hook? Oh, they get to get away with it without consequence? They could keep on doing it even? That's hard. It's been hard for me. I can tell you right now with honesty, it doesn't let them off the hook at all. But it lets off us off the hook. How? Because we choose to allow it to not fester and eat us away inside. Unforgiveness, holding a grudge, is kind of like almost like a spiritual cancer. If left unchecked, if left untreated, it mutates, it metastasizes, and spreads throughout other parts and other functions in our life, our families, our friends. They see it, they feel it. It's a problem. And that's a hard thing to do. Now, that can vary. Forgiveness comes in light stuff that's easy to forgive. Other things are a lot harder to forgive. But the point of it is all the same. It's not about letting the other person off the hook and letting them say it's okay, because it's not okay what they did. Not okay what's been done to me. Things have happened in my career, in my family, that have had life altering events later on that have affected me. But what does God do about these things? What does God do with our sin? What does God do with the pain that we can cause others? Because I'll be real, I'm sure I need to be forgiven of things too. I'm sure I've hurt people also. Sometimes I don't know who I've hurt until it's too late. There might have been people I've even hurt that to this day I didn't know I hurt them. So is it on me, or is it on them to forgive so that they do not allow it to fester? God is the God of restoration. He restores all things, from a cross to an empty tomb. That's what he does. He takes a terrible thing and brings a good thing out of it. Okay? There is healing within God. There is forgiveness within God. And within that, that undoes the damage that has been done. By us choosing to forgive, we undo God undoes the damage. We don't feel it immediately sometimes. Most of the time we don't. I know I didn't. It simply started with one thing: a choice. Choices aren't feelings. Choices are choices. They're decisions that we individually make. But our choices have long-term ramifications, long-term effects. And Forgiveness is one of those choices that we can do. If we forgive, if we choose to forgive, over time, you might still feel angry at the person. You might still feel the hurt and the pain and the resentment. But over time, if you really choose, if we really choose to forgive, something starts to change within us. We start to feel less of the pain. We start feeling less of the anger. We start to experience healing. And only God can do that. Only God can make that possible. So let the healing begin, everybody. Those of you who are hearing me. It's still hard for me sometimes. Sometimes memories come back, and memories kind of still bring a little tinge of that ache in your heart of what people have done to you. But God is not the God of the past. He is the God of the present. And the future is ours with Him. And that's the most important part of it. Jesus came to forgive all of us, and He has forgiven all of us. Now, we're not God. We can't do it like He did it. We can only do it within our own little worlds, our own little life experiences. All we have to do is choose. We don't have to feel like we have to forgive Him. We don't even have to go back to being friends with people that have hurt us. It's not about that. Again, it's about ourselves. Unforgiveness is a poison that can hurt us, that can kill us from the inside out over time. But we're better than that. God proved it. And I'm telling you right now, you're better than that. So if anyone's ever hurt you, make the choice to forgive. Even if you're still pissed. It's okay to be pissed. But make the choice first and let God take the rest from there. Because by choosing, you're giving it all to Him. You're laying it at the foot of the cross where all forgiveness is met. Where life will come out of it. A better life. A life to the fullest that He has called us to do. It's hard to forgive. But that's why we need Him all the more. Because just because something is hard doesn't mean it's impossible. With God, all things are possible. This is Ralph Perez, Faith Revision. Until next time, take care. God bless you.